Well, I got an email from Lin Manuel telling me that he had this role, and it was at a moment that I was so incredibly busy that I thought it was going to be impossible. But he sent me the demo of the song with him singing it, and it just tore my heart apart. And I said, if the script is as good as this, song, then I am in. However, I can make it work, and that's what happened. The script was phenomenal. It was really special. The music is off the charts. The musicianship on this album is incredible, on the soundtrack album and on the movie. And it's a story after my own heart because I'm Cuban American, and that story of lost love and separation that we all lived and experienced is very near and dear to my heart. It's really so beautifully done, and it's got a lot of influences: Caribbean music, Cuban music, very authentic, but also hip hop, and Lin Manuel. He does it all and great, really. First of all, she's like a combination of all the Cuban divas. When you look at Marta, there she is. They did extensive research on Cuban divas. When my grandson saw the film, he goes, "It's Gloria Cruz," like Celia and I mixed in. I see a lot of Olga Guillot, an old Cuban, very dramatic Cuban singer in there. What part of me, her Cuban roots, the fact that she's a singer and that she's very passionate about music. We're very close in that way. Well, I had a very close collaboration with Alex and a lot of the producers on when I was doing my role here. I really wanted to bring that drama of the diva to Marta, and Alex was fantastic. Where he came and we worked in the studio together here at my studio, Crescent Moon Studios in Miami, and Lynn would send me, ideas for the melody and riffs. We kept working on it. I came back a second time because they added more of me into the movie after the original intention for Marta. And they kept writing music to the very end, so I did a lot of ad libs and a lot of extra stuff that they were able to use later on when they did add more music. But working with Alex was spectacular. I had the opportunity, when we were on Broadway with On Your Feet, they were right across, and our cast would constantly be sharing a big Cuban coffee thing like this size that they would give to each other. And then I met them all, especially Alex, in the Kennedy Center Honors when I was hosting and they were receiving a special prize. He's just a joy to work with, Alex. He's so incredibly talented. He's a great producer, and we had good chemistry in the studio. So that's very important because all of that gets on the music somehow. Oh, with Lynn is fantastic. I mean, Lynn and we go back. I was able to work on a song that he did for Puerto Rico when there was a very big storm, and we all were trying to, be supportive. And he made a song for Puerto Rico, and I said, absolutely, I'm there. And he's just a joy. He's so creative. I don't know how the man does what he does. He's like all over. He's got 3 movies coming out in 1 year. He's an actor. He's a producer. He's just like an amazing talent, and the songs he wrote for this film are spectacular. Inside my heart is a love letter to music, and that's what my music has been always. To me, other people's music growing up got me through some of the toughest times in my life. It was literally a lifeline for me. So when I got the opportunity to do that and my music started being heard all over the world, I am very conscious of what people might feel when they hear one of my songs, and I like to either empower or give them words to, speak for their feelings to a loved one or a breakup, or, it's the language of my heart. Music. I sing since I talk, so this is very important to me. And now I only take projects really that are going to, fulfill me, either my intellect or my heart, and that I know that are going to be beautiful things to put out into the world that will inspire other people. And in that, we have the same connection, the character and me to music. It's important to celebrate your own culture, who you are, the richness of where we each individually come from, and it just makes you a better person. And especially this country that's like a tapestry of cultures and religions and people from all over the world. It's particularly important for me to, do what I can for mine. Yes, his theater is my son's Night Owl Theater. He had this vision 7 years ago to try to do a drive-in, and he went through all the necessary, governmental things to set this up. But coincidentally, when the pandemic happened, it was like a, an oasis in a storm of people that are craving cinema. So I'm very happy that Netflix has chosen his venue. It's beautiful when you can share in a film experience with your entire family. And it's got a beautiful message, the movie. It's got great music. It's a lot of fun. And we need inspiration. We need fun. We need entertainment out there. Things are getting rough again all over the world with this pandemic and this crazy thing that we've all been experiencing. And I think it's important whenever we can give our children some fun and something that inspires them and lets them have a good time. Absolutely, and this is definitely one of them.